Got a good load head gasket.
Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. Today what we're going to do on Jason's truck here, he blew a head gasket, so we're going to bring you along with us as we replace the head gasket.
Jason had a blown head gasket on his little Mazda here, and he's got kind of a pretty nice sound system in the truck. So he's got these serious battery cables going everywhere. So we've got his ground disconnected here. We've also got it disconnected down at the back of the alternator where it's grounded, because he's got a lot of grounds. And we've got the whole system completely dead, and we had to remove the 2 fuses because we don't want anything inside the truck to short out while we're moving stuff around under the hood.
Ooh yeah. Right into the pan.
Shake it more than 3 times you're playing with it.
Okay, what we want to do, I see the 3, we want to get the engine at top dead center before we take the head and stuff off. Right on. Alright, so we're going to take the distributor cap off, and we're going to see where the rotor is. The rotor should be about 9 o'clock or kind of like a 9:30 position, and we're just going to make some marks with our green felt tip pen just so that when we put it back together, we will hopefully be right where we were, or at least we'll know where we have to make adjustments. We're just going to find a spot, maybe on that vacuum advanced diaphragm, to make a mark or 2. Yeah, so it's basically 9 o'clock. We got our engine at top dead center. We checked, it's very hard to do, but without taking too much apart. You can look down in there when you're doing it on your own, and you may see it. But you can see the
Barely.
Nipple there. I call it a nipple, but it's a protrusion on the oil pump. You can see the little indentation in the crank pulley. So all that's lined up. The engine's top dead. Cam is at top dead. And then now we're going to pull out the distributor. We're just going to set some of this stuff to the side so we don't have to wire anything. We got new ones.
Yeah, I don't want anything falling off in the
Engine. All right, so next thing we're going to do is loosen this timing belt pulley, relieve tension on the belt, and slide the belt off. Okay, so we got the timing belt out of the way. Exhaust is not completely out of the way.
It's alright, it'll slide.
It will slide. I wish it was off already. Okay guys, we got a piece of cardboard here. We got our cylinder head bolts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're gonna put them in this cardboard as they come out. So we can put them right back in where they go, because they are not torque to yield bolts. You can reuse these head bolts over and over. Ooh, there we go. Well, most of the head gasket left with the head, so we really can't tell, but that spot was right here somewhere. How that look good. How that looks. How's it feel, Josh?
Not bad. Just a bunch of carbon buildup at the
You
top.
can still see cross hatches in there. Josh is going to clean the block. I'm going to start cleaning on the cylinder head. And we're going to put new valve seals in it. We're going to take the valve train off. We're going to lap the valves. We're going to lap the valves. Put new valve seals in it. Clean it up as best as we can. So we're getting ready to put the head gasket on and then put the cylinder head on. Just wanted to show you the head gasket we're using is the Fel-Pro PermaTorque. These are known to be good gaskets. I guess the next best thing would be the OEM from Mazda, or this might even be better than that. I've had good luck so far with one of those in my truck, as many others have on the Facebook group. So we're going to go with this today.
Gillen Media Road, right there.
All right, here we go.
Back. Oh, my back. Alternator's in the way. What are we doing? Hit that thing. Here we go.
We got our little piece of cardboard here with our numbered bolts. And we got to lubricate. You got to lubricate your bolts up so when you torque it down, it's all good. Can't torque a dry bolt. So we're just going to lubricate it. Drop them in. All right, we got our deal on 20. We're going to start right in the middle. 1, 2, 3. 4. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7. 8. Now, 40 foot-pounds. It's right on 40. Second verse, same as the first. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 59 or 60, 59 to 64, so I'm gonna do 60. I'm gonna do 60, and the final one will be 64. All right, I'm at 64. That is what it says. The last little bit is. Okay. Go. Gotta lay into it. There we go. Doesn't take much, just a little. It's insurance. So it's like one gasket, spacer, gasket, and pump. There's a torque for this, but I usually just go good and snug. I mean, not snug. I go tight, but not too tight. Like that. "60% of the time, it works every time." Yeah, that's on there. Yeah, just like in the fuel pump video, you can see how it just rides on the cam. Yeah. I'm gonna put a little RTV black silicone in the corners. The only place you need it. No, that's fine. Just you gotta go back. There you go. Okay, so you're gonna line up the bottom with the top dead center mark. No, that's probably fine for now. In case we move something. That was a little easy. All hooked up. Alright, so now what we're going to do is rotate it. Do good full turns, and then we'll tighten up the tensioner bolts. And power steering pumps anyway. Don't. Alright, so I'm at like.
Don't make stuff like you used to.
So I'm at number 4. Now, so far our belt looks good. We're gonna do it twice like they suggest. We're at number 1. Belt ain't walked off not one bit. Oh, never mind. Yeah, everything's gonna be just fine.
Ain't got no gas in it.
Yeah. Alright. We're going to line it back up to number 1 so we can put that distributor in. Have a chance of making it all run. So now we can tighten that up. I think that's a 14. Yeah.
We get a couple of that distributor, no? No. It's gonna work.
I don't know, man. Yeah, it's going to work. So we got our distributor. And the distributor has, what would you call that, a nipple? Or and then an indention? I don't know. A nipple's probably a bad word to use. But it's got a little something there, and it's got a dimple. And you're supposed to line them up. And then you want to line them up with this little indention right there. Those are lined up.
Yeah.
What's going to happen is she going to turn. That look cool. All right, so we were kind of right on it. I bet you we were, boy, if we're right on. So now we're going to put on the exhaust. We got our gasket here, and we put on some of the copper high temp RTV sealant.
really help seal it up.
Hey Josh, what you working on?
Oh, hey, Mitch. Well, you know, we had the blown head gasket that we're working on, so I pulled the intake and the carburetor. I was going to just do a little cleanup on it, and noticed that the carburetor was a little loose. Then come to find out, the plates, the adapter plates underneath it were actually loose. So I'm going to clean this up. And Jason was saying he's wanting to gasket match the intake and the head and see if we can get some better flow coming through these things. I mic'd it and it was like 1.337 inches here. And we're going to see if we can't get it to flow a little better. And see if we can't do something with all these vacuum lines that we're not using anymore. See if we can't, and get us a plate there and just clean it up, church it up a little bit, and make it look nice for them.
It's alive!
It's running good. Running smooth, buddy.